people, men and women alike, are, what is the word? I'm just gonna use are okay with like disowning their own kids because their kids came out as gay or lesbian. It makes actually no sense. You know, I really thought about it, like it really makes no sense, and people are gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, it's because it's not right." And that's based upon like societal norms, and the origin is mostly like religion and so forth, which makes sense. And it was the same thing for like now older generation. Women wanted to wear pants, and that wasn't allowed. Like, and now that I'm looking at it from this perspective, from like so many years afterwards, I'm like, what? You're arguing about that? We're basically walking around naked. Y'all was arguing about that, but like we're basically walking around naked. But like y'all was arguing about that, but pants? What was so unmodest about pants? What was so unwomanlike about pants? And there's also emotions involved. Males pushed back because like they felt like women were becoming unsubmissive by wanting to wear pants because he's the one who's quote unquote supposed to wear the pants in a relationship. So a lot of things that are normalized have a domino effect on like so many other things. And on top of that, like that's a form of unconditional love. You telling me you will disown your own kid because like they just like someone? Um, shit, do you, nigga? You know, they mind me. You know, say do you, nigga. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of crazy. You did kind of like parent this kid for like all of its life. Like, you cool with that? Like, you cool with no, like, you know what? My bad for asking these questions. But like, I seriously like, cause I don't know how I would feel if I just knew that my kid was somewhere out there. Just, I don't know doing what exactly, but like, they were somewhere out there. Not to say that your emotions are not like valid in feeling like what they're doing is wrong. I just feel like, was the beef that was the beef that deep? I'm seriously looking at all of these things, and now that we've passed from that, and society is just absolutely accepting. Well, not absolutely, but like it is accepting to a certain degree. Um, I don't know. Like, isn't it weird? Like now that society is accepting, like, isn't it weird to look back and be like, "Damn, I did do that. I was tweaking. I was tweaking. Like I was insane." Not that that's what I think you are. Like, I just like me myself, I would probably feel that way. Ooh, is it 8-8? I think it's 8-8. Um, yeah, I just feel like don't ever. I say that all to say, don't ever like ostracize someone and make someone that you love deeply and wholeheartedly feel bad to ostracize them because of a social norm per se. You need to ask yourself, do you genuinely have a problem with that? Like, if that was never like part of the regime and part of the society, well, I suppose you wouldn't know because you really weren't in that society. You can't really like remake a scenario that you've never lived, I suppose, because like that's a big thing. Like, from a young age, you were told that that was wrong within religion, so it's not really, I wouldn't think possible to put yourself in that shoe of, okay, if that was never told to me, like, would I genuinely have a problem with my son? Like, being with whoever he felt like being with. But like seriously though, was it that deep? I don't know. I feel like losing a precious child. I don't know. I just look at kids as so precious. Like losing a baby, you want to lose your baby over like someone else's feelings and someone else's thoughts. Well, I wouldn't particularly say it's someone else's feelings or thoughts because like it is in the Bible per se. But to a certain degree, it's like, why would it ever be wrong to love the kid that you gave birth to, regardless of who they've become? You know, as long as they're not an ex murderer, I don't think they did too much. Like, you're disowning the nigga, like he's not even an ex murderer. Like, golly. Golly, y'all disowning the nigga, he's not even an ex murderer. Like, damn. Was it that deep? I don't know. Shit, tell me. You tell me. This is just like my like perspective. Like I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Like, 'cause that's so weird, bro. That's like being in a relationship with a smaller version of you, and then like being able to like cut that smaller version of you away. Like, it even baffles me more when it's the mother, because it's like, damn, was it that deep? Like, no, this is honestly genuinely for like the mothers. Like, I don't know, like when you find out like that, I don't know. Do mothers really have a like? I usually hear about fathers. Like, I don't know. Do mothers like maybe mothers like have a problem when like the girl is lesbian? I don't know, bro. I really don't. But like, it was fascinating to think about because it's like, damn, people really did like hate and judge a lot of the people that they love and care about because they felt like what they were doing was wrong. Like, not that that is wrong in and of itself, but like, damn, are you willing? Don't ever like be willing to lose a beautiful connection that has been there for ages. Like, this person has been there with you for like a mad minute, and like now that she wants to wear pants, you're like, nah, no, I can't do this anymore. You make me feel disgusted. Like, what? Really? Is that what turns you on? Her trying to, like, I'm really thinking about, like, in the past. Like, there's so much dumb shit that was happening in the past. Please Google this, bro. Please Google this. So, in the past, it was a sin to eat chicken on Friday. I feel like if you were a woman, I don't know. I don't know if, like, it had to do with women, but, like, it was a sin. I don't know if it's particularly like a sin for a woman or like just for everyone. But like anyways, back in the day, like it was like a sin. Like literally like you're gonna go to purgatory, like dead ass, like it was literally spoken about all the time in those times. Which is crazy. Think about like how much like the Bible, bro. That's why I can't trust that shit. But like that's another story. Like, what? Who put that one down? And then who took that one off? Because like it's a sin to eat chicken on Friday. Cool. And then ladies, they would like hide like chicken under their skirts. Like, we've heard like small things like they would hide like tea under their skirts or food under their skirts. But I never knew you had to hide chicken under your skirt because like it was Friday. Like, it was Friday, you were trying to turn up. You were being a bad girl, and you ate chicken, and you ate chicken. Like, I could just imagine, like, imagine after eating chicken on a Friday, you're sitting there, you like, you're in despair. Like, how could I? I'm gonna go to hell. Like, that is so insane. Like, when I heard about that, I was like, what? I wonder how it feels to like get caught, because I'm pretty sure there were people who got caught. Like, imagine like getting caught like while you chewing on the chicken. Like, I can explain. I can explain. I know, way. I can explain for trying to eat chicken on a Friday. What? I'm telling y'all, there's just so many things within the Bible that I feel like, mm, maybe we're interpreting it like in a crazy wrong way. In a crazy wrong way. That's crazy insane. Like, and it might be right. I don't know. Like, it might be right. I don't know. But like, that's why I can't take shit like from the Bible, particularly in and of itself. Like, seriously, like some things I look at, it's like, huh? Alright, yeah, alright. Like, no disrespect to the Bible, but like, of course, a lot of you know that it has been like rewritten and people put their own nonsense. It's like, that's such a crazy thing, and it was a big thing. It was honestly a big thing. That's what was so funny for me. Like, when I was reading that, it was a really big thing. Like, all over, like people were just like, they just died with guilt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it was bad, bro. It was bad. Like, after you took that bite of that chicken, it was worth it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably why. That's that's probably why so many people ate the chicken. But like, imagine feeling guilty for eating chicken. Oh my gosh. And I'm pretty sure like they felt guilty after like the bite. But like after they started chewing, they were like, damn. I am fucking up, but like, damn, the bitch busting. The bitch busting. The bitch busting. Like, I'm really be thinking about it. Like, that shit is so funny, bro. Like, that shit's so crazy. Like, think about the fact, like, that we've lived so many lives. Like, wouldn't it be interesting to just look at your other lives and be like, damn, I did that? Like, damn, that was a rule. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I can't believe that nigga did me like that. Like, for real. Like, really think about it. Like, it's so fascinating to think about, like, having so many other lives and so many of other things. And I hear of people who do hypnotherapy, and like they always do it for like to hear some bad shit. It's like, damn, like tell me some good shit I did in my past life. Tell me about my time when I was a Viking. Like tell me about that. Yeah. Tell me about that shit. Like tell me what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you slaughtered like millions of people. Yeah, gang. Yeah. Not that killing is cool. Not that. I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be mad wild though. Like that's so crazy. I just really sat there afterwards and I really realized like the Bible and everything else, it traumatizes a lot of people, traumatizes a lot of families. It's not even the Bible, bro. It's the things that are not supposed to be in the Bible, because like I don't I don't think, you know, I don't think, you know, that, chicken was that deep. I don't know. I don't know personally, but like y'all do the Googling and like you will realize why I just genuinely cannot get over like the Bible. Like, I genuinely cannot get over the Bible. Like there's so many things I find that it's like, damn, people did that? And they were like, I cool? Hell nah, hell nah. Like just I don't know. Like it's not the Bible, it's the acts that people do that they justify using the Bible. Because like the Bible allows a lot of people to justify the hatred that they commit upon another person just because they're in another religion. You're telling me you killed a individual and you think you're honestly in the right because da 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 da, but that doesn't matter. That just what? But okay, that's just my opinion. That's honestly just my opinion. I don't think, like, but like, even with Life of Pi, like with Life of Pi was honestly eye opening. So the fact that like pastors beef, like, what? Imagine walking into your church and like your pastor's beefing with the monk next door. Like they chan it up. Like your pastor chan it up, talking about something with your bald headed ass. With your bald headed ass, get out my face. Get out my face. You're not gonna say nothing to me. Get out my face with your bald headed ass. And the monk finna pull up like at least I don't look like you. You fat bitch. Like they chatting it up. People be beefing, bro, about religion and all of these things. People be beefing, bro, and it's like, damn, why can't we appreciate and genuinely love all religions for what they are and for what they serve? Because each of them have a uniqueness, and each of them have proven to me personally, by the mere fact that people, you could go into like a mosque, you could go into like a church, you could go into anywhere, in fact, and you will have a miracle. You will feel, I don't want to say the spirit of God, but like you will feel a vibration of there's something bigger than me here right now. And to sit there and want to claim that to not be fact is kind of insane, and you just like want to prove that your religion is the only religion, and that is absolutely okay. You're valid in that. You can like choose whatever you want to do. It's your life type shit. I'm just saying, like, wouldn't it be better to like just think to yourself like, okay, to me my God is the only God, but I also respect and honor these other religions because I see what they do for people. Like, you're telling me like, okay, fine, let's say you're a Christian and no other God exists, so the miracles that happen in a mosque, who's doing that? Because I don't think the devil would be really healing people. Like, I don't think that's part of his agenda. But like, that's me personally. That's why to me it's insane that these people fight and you overlook the beauty within each and every other culture and each and every other religion. Why can't God be in all of them? Why can't God be everywhere? You're telling me God can't be both in Christianity and in the Muslim church, and why not? Like, he is limited by nothing as compared to us. Well, we are also unlimited, but like we have limiting beliefs. But like, anywho, they serve a purpose and they also serve to kind of make it hard for us to evolve, but like that's part of a process. But like, that's never that or here. I'm just saying there's a beauty within religion, and there's also respect that is due for all religions. I just don't trust the Bible, and I feel like I have a good reason for that because like it was changed up. It's not that I don't trust that there is truth in it. There's definitely truth in it. There's definitely so much truth in it. And I wish it was a clean Bible. If it was a clean Bible, like unbothered and like touched, and I've seen older Bibles, like I have more trust in those older Bibles. You see, this is about trust, not about I feel like that shit fake. The Bible. You see what I'm saying? Like, I hope nobody heard that instead of what I genuinely just said, which is I don't trust it. Yeah, because like I've seen other cultures who have like older Bibles, and those older Bibles speak about different calendars and all of so many other things, and like a lot of shit is like hidden from the public that was genuine in the Bible. And I'm gonna be honest. Hear me out. Hear me out. If there's a group of people who were audacious enough to take the word of God Himself, right, and change it up, like, doesn't that make you kind of scared? Like, these niggas, like, really, like, they really, like, looked at God's word and were like, fuck that. They really said that. They were like, fuck that. I ain't gonna do that. Hell nah. Hell nah. We actually gonna lie to your people, and we're gonna do it in your house, in your own house. And think about it, bro. People take the Bible that was changed up, and they preach through that Bible to people. Think, like, you don't think it's kind of, like, insane? Like, I can't trust a book that was written by those types of people who can literally look at God, look at the power and magnificence of God, and think to themselves, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I am gonna do this. I don't care. Like, bro, if that nigga doesn't care, like, what else do you think that they put in that Bible that was there to basically harm the next person? You know what I'm saying? Like, they took shit out, they took truth out. That's what we know. But, like, what if they put falsehoods in there? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part that really scares me, because you could really, really be into something and then later on find out that, wow, it was never that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me personally, like, I can't do that. I can't do that personally. For the mere fact that, like, there's a person out there who literally, like, took a pen and was like, yeah, he did say that, but I feel like this one person. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I fucked it up when I put this one down. Yeah, I'm gonna write something else. You know what I'm saying? Big ups, Big G. You know what I'm saying? Big ups, Big G-O-D. But, like, I'm gonna write this shit down instead. I fuck with this shit instead. And you think I'm gonna trust that Bible that was like, we know, like, we all know it was like shit was taken out. Oh, that's because people can't take it. Who cannot take the truth of God? What truth is so truthful that you can't take? Like, what dumb? Like, at this point they're not even trying to lie. At this point they're not even trying to lie. Really, they're not. They're not. Make it make sense. And again, as I said, anyone who's willing and able to do that to the Bible, I can't trust the book, bruh. I can't trust the book. And crazily, like, so many people have deciphered it and have proven so many truths, and it's amazing, it's amazing. That regardless of what someone else does, God will prevail. I see that all the time. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust the book. It's not that I don't trust, like, some of this stuff in there. It's just like I'd rather, like, not go there and just, like, decipher, because, like, that's a lot. I feel like some people are gifted with it and some people are just not. And some people just, like, blindly follow. And yeah, I don't know. This was just like, I don't know. This is random thoughts on religion, on the things I would dislike that are connected to religion. Because I think even the one with, like, the woman wearing pants had something to do with religion. Like, oh, women aren't supposed to wear pants, not only in a gender type of way, but like in a religious way. I think there was something mentioned about it being religious, and I see all these things that are connected to the same religion, which is Christianity, and I feel so very scared to delve into that part of life, because it's like, damn, I never want to be in a position when I so blindly follow things that were or were not said, mind you, by the highest of God. Well, I don't want to say highest, and then people are going to be like, ah, you think the other gods are not high? No, I feel like all gods. Well, it's the same God in my, like, that's just my idea. It's just like the same. Because, like, even if there are other gods, they're not harming anyone. They're making miracles, they're saving the people, they're making the people feel seen, they're making the people feel spiritually awake. How is that a bear? Like, why are we up here like, bro, like, pastors really be beefing, bro? Really be beefing. If you know Life of Pi, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's insane. So, and if you don't know, like, so basically, Life of Pi is a book, and I think it's also a movie. And there's a segment within Life of Pi where basically he gets into three different religions, and he's genuinely inspired, and he loves each of them. You know what I'm saying? And I was also touched within Life of Pi on how he got into his relationship with Christianity. You know, he went back and he always asked questions, and he was never just told like, hey, just believe it, hey, this is just the truth, like, why are you questioning God? Like, I love that infrastructure that it was in. It was amazing, it was beautiful, and it's great, and it's very different from like what we have nowadays. Bro, there was this scene where this nigga like was caught, and like they saw that he was in many other like religion, like he was entertaining other religions, and like they were like, ah, you need to choose. Yeah, you're not gonna be no other shit. Like you gotta choose today. Yo, this nigga was actually upping with a little boy because he wanted to be. I think it was church and like a Muslim one, and like, no, was it a Muslim one? Yes, I think it was church and a Muslim one, and like some else. And even afterwards, they treated him differently. They treated him like a pagan. Like, seriously, like, please, it's a great scene to look at. You don't need to watch the whole movie, but that scene in and of itself like really said a lot to me about like just how insane it is, you know? How insane it is that I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Because so many other things came out. And you could Google this. So basically, in the, I think it's Arab, right? In the Arab Bible, it says, made in the image and likeness of gods. Like, it's not made in the image and likeness of God. It's made in the image and likeness of gods. You can literally Google this. So sometimes the translation of the Bible itself from like a different language to like the language that is nationally known is not also like correct. And that's not the only piece of the Bible that was wrong. But like, since that was relevant to this, like, you could Google it. It does not say God, it says gods. It says gods. So since we were made in the image and likeness of gods, why would then like you go around and say like you shouldn't believe in any other god? Cause it's like, well, what? Like, you see what I'm saying? That's why I'd rather not go into it, because it's like, man, like you'll think you're a step ahead and then shit will come up. It's like, be specific, damn, be specific. Because like Satan in and of himself is also a god. So like you could say it's only Satan, and like, then why is there beef between other churches and monasteries? And why is it that you feel like your texts within the Bible are not basically reflecting the same text within another, like, what is this, Quran? Because like there's so many similarities between the Quran and the Bible. Like, I feel like that one is the most known one. There's so many similarities. You really don't see the hand of God within each of them, whichever God it is that you believe in. Whether it's God, or the Christ, or like, I'm not gonna act like I know. I'm really not gonna even try. Like, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna act like I know. The name. Type shit. Type shit. But like, really, do you not? Are you so blinded that you don't see the hand of God with within each and every one of these? Seriously, like seriously, it's such a beautiful thing to look at all these religions and think to yourself like, damn, God he made himself available to each and every one of these cultures. Think about it. Think about the fact that he just made himself available to each and every one of these cultures. Because like with the Muslim people, they didn't do they speak English? I don't know. But like he made himself in a way that was preferable to each of these cultures and in a way that each of them would understand him because he's multifaceted. And even us as human beings, we're multifaceted. You see, even within that, I see the beauty and the art of God, you know? Like, I look at it in that way. Like, he made himself multifaceted. We also are multifaceted. He made himself available to all of these different religions in a way that they'll all understand him, in a way that they'll all feel and see his truth and feel and see his love, and then you go and murder each other. Like, what the fuck? Like, I think we could do, like, you can't? Please tell me you can. Because I see it and it's beautiful. I look at all these different religions and I look and I look at it and I'm thinking to myself, these are all different versions of God. All of these make him up. And they're all beautiful versions. Because there's just like particular things in like Muslim thingy. Like there was a friend of mine who I knew, and like he'd tell me about the ceremonies that they have, and like it was pretty. It was pretty and like and loving. It was a different atmosphere. It was a different atmosphere from Christianity. But like I see the beauty and love within Christianity and in there. And I see the version of God within there. And it's like looking at all these different religions and cultures for me personally, it's just looking at different shades and hues of God. And they all move me. And I'm not going to act like they don't. Because, like, I'm affiliated with one or the other. This is not choosing teams. This is choosing what feels right. And I feel like whatever feels right is probably an indication that there's God within that. Because if it doesn't feel right, you know that it's not good. Seriously, we are born with a internal intuition. Okay, yeah, we are born with an internal intuition and we know what's good and what's bad. So you're telling me when you look at these other beautiful cultures and these beautiful customs and these beautiful religions, you don't see the beauty of God within all these people? You don't see the beauty of like a higher being? Whether or not that's the God you serve, like, I don't think that matters. It's beautiful. You see, that same God does the same thing. He puts miracles. He puts hope within the people's hearts. He, you know, he teaches them how to be better people. He tells them that he loves them. He tells them that he loves them, you know? And in each religion there is that, and that's beautiful and that's amazing. And I don't know how you could look at that and be like, you are my up. You are my opposition. Seriously, like look at Life of Pi and you will understand what I'm trying to say. It was mind baffling to look at, because for a long time I had this belief and this perspective on religion and like culture and so many other things, because like even within our cultures we feel like my culture is better than yours. It's like, how about we just look at the beauty within each and every one of our cultures and realize that, wow, damn, we love our shit, but their shit, that perspective of their shit is cool too. Like, we could look at this shit like as drip, like even with religion, like as drip. Like,